Welcome back, everyone. We've got another deep dive ready to go. You guys sent in some really interesting research on AI in medicine. Seems like you're really interested in, well, its potential. You've even included excerpts from a dissertation called Artificial Intelligence in Medicine to really help break it all down.
That's a fantastic place to start for this deep dive.
Mm.
The dissertation goes pretty deep into some real-world applications. I mean, these applications are already changing how we diagnose and treat diseases.
Okay, so let's get right into it. One of the things that really stood out to me was how AI is being used to detect diseases, like even earlier than human doctors. There's actually this incredible study. It really blew my mind. Apparently, an AI system is analyzing dental x-rays and catching early signs of gum disease. And get this, its accuracy is even better than human dentists.
That's right. Early detection is, well, it's key in so many areas of medicine, really. And AI is proving to be a real game changer.
Imagine being able to prevent those serious dental issues before you can even see them.
Yeah, exactly. It makes you wonder if, think about all the dental procedures that could be avoided, things like root canals, if things were caught earlier.
Oh, absolutely. My grandmother had to have a root canal. And it turned out it could have been prevented if it had been caught earlier. Makes you wonder if AI could have, helped her avoid all that.
It's definitely a possibility.
Mm.
And it's not just dentistry. Researchers have developed AI systems that can analyze images of skin lesions, for example, and detect melanoma with incredible accuracy.
Really?
Yeah, exceeding the capabilities of dermatologists in some cases. We're talking about an accuracy rate of over 90%.
Wow. 90%. That's amazing. So in a way, AI is kind of like having this superpowered assistant
Right.
working with the doctors, helping them make more accurate diagnoses.
Exactly. Think of it as augmenting human expertise, not replacing it. The AI can process, well, huge amounts of data and identify patterns that humans, well, they might miss,
Yeah.
leading to faster and more accurate diagnoses.
Like having an extra set of highly trained eyes, just scrutinizing every little detail, looking for those subtle clues that could really make all the difference. So we've got AI detecting cancer, gum disease, but where else is it making a difference?
It's also being used in intensive care units to predict which patients might need fluids the next day. They use something called a Bayesian network.
Okay, so what's that?
Well, it sounds complicated,
Yeah.
but it's actually pretty simple. The AI, it kind of acts like a detective, piecing together clues from your vital signs,
Uh-huh.
like blood pressure, heart rate, creatinine levels.
Okay.
And it can predict future needs, kind of like, pre-crime,
Right.
but for dehydration.
So instead of just drawing blood, just to be safe,
Right.
doctors can use AI to make more informed decisions about who actually needs those tests.
Less discomfort, fewer needles. It's a win for patients.
Definitely a win for patients. This all sounds pretty futuristic, but it's happening now, right? It makes you think about how AI will continue to transform healthcare in the years to come.
It's definitely a rapidly evolving field. There's a lot of excitement about its potential, but it's not just about the technology. It's
Yeah.
about understanding its impact on people.
Speaking of impact, the dissertation highlights how AI is changing the dynamic between doctors and patients.
With AI taking on more tasks, particularly those that require, extensive data analysis, it raises some interesting questions about the role of doctors in the future.
So will doctors become more like skilled collaborators, working alongside AI to provide the best possible care?
Yeah, that's a really great way to put it. Imagine doctors having more time to actually listen to their patients, understand their concerns, explain complex medical information in a way that makes sense.
Oh, that would be amazing. I can't tell you how many times I've felt rushed during a doctor's appointment or left feeling confused about what was going on. Yeah.
It's a pretty common experience. But with AI handling some of that heavy lifting, like analyzing those test results, flagging potential issues, doctors could focus more on the human aspects of care. Things like building trust, providing emotional support,
Yeah.
really, really getting to know their patients as individuals.
It sounds like AI could actually help bring back some of that personal touch that's been missing in healthcare. It wouldn't just be about efficiency, it'd also be about improving the overall patient experience.
Exactly. And that shift in focus could be incredibly valuable, I think. It could lead to better communication, stronger doctor-patient relationships,
Uh-huh.
and ultimately better health outcomes.
So it's not like robots taking over healthcare.
Okay.
It's about finding ways for humans and AI to work together effectively.
Precisely. It's about leveraging the strengths of both
Oh.
to create a healthcare system that's more efficient, more accurate, and more patient-centered.
Speaking of leveraging strength, the dissertation also touches on how AI is like revolutionizing the way we develop new drugs.
Mm.
Sounds like it's speeding up the process like significantly.
Yeah, that's right. Drug discovery has traditionally been a very time-consuming process
Yeah.
and expensive. But with AI, researchers can they can sift through these massive data sets of molecular information
Yeah.
and identify potential drug candidates much faster.
It's like having a super-powered research assistant, who can analyze millions of possibilities in like a fraction of the time it would take a human.
Exactly. It's like having a supercharged research team just at your fingertips, working around the clock
Wow.
to identify new treatments for some of the most challenging diseases.
So AI is helping us diagnose diseases earlier, personalize treatments, and even develop new drugs. What else is it capable of?
Well, researchers are also exploring how AI can help us predict and even prevent disease outbreaks.
Really? That sounds almost like too good to be true. How does that even work?
Well, it involves analyzing huge amounts of data from various sources,
Right.
like hospital records, weather patterns, and even social media trends, to identify potential outbreaks before they happen.
So it's like having an early warning system for diseases.
Exactly. By identifying those early warning signs, public health officials could potentially take steps to contain an outbreak and prevent it from spreading.
That could be a game changer for global health.
It certainly has the potential to save countless lives. And that's just one more example of how AI is pushing the boundaries of what's possible in healthcare.
It's truly amazing how diverse the applications are. We've gone from like detecting gum disease to potentially preventing pandemics. It's clear that AI is having a profound impact on healthcare.
It's an exciting time to be following this field. And as AI continues to evolve, we can expect even more groundbreaking advancements in the years to come.
It makes you wonder what the future holds. I mean, if AI can achieve all this now, what will it be capable of in like 10 or 20 years?
It's truly mind-boggling to think about.
Yeah.
We might see, AI-powered robots assisting in surgeries with incredible precision,
Yeah.
or virtual assistants providing personalized health advice and support, like 24/7.
It sounds like something out of a science fiction movie.
In some ways, it is, but the line between science fiction and reality is blurring faster than ever before.
Right.
And it's important that we as a society engage in thoughtful conversations about how we want this technology to shape our future.
You're right. It's not just about the technology itself, but
Yeah.
about the values and priorities we bring to its development and implementation.
Absolutely. It's about ensuring that AI in healthcare serves humanity in the best possible way. And that requires careful consideration of its potential benefits as well as its potential challenges.
Speaking of challenges, one of the things the dissertation touched on was the potential for job displacement as AI becomes more integrated into healthcare.
It's a valid concern and one that we need to address proactively. As certain tasks become automated, there will inevitably be a need for retraining and upskilling within the healthcare workforce.
It's important to remember that while AI might change the nature of certain jobs, it's not about replacing humans altogether.
Exactly. It's
Wow.
about creating new opportunities for collaboration and innovation. It's about finding ways for humans and AI to work together to deliver the best possible healthcare for everyone.
And that brings us back to the question of what it means to be a good doctor in an age of AI.
Right. If AI is handling more of the data analysis and diagnosis, what skills and qualities will be most valuable in human doctors?
It makes you think about the importance of empathy, communication, and the ability to build strong relationships with patients.
Those qualities will become even more crucial as AI takes on a larger role in healthcare. After all, technology can't can't replace the human touch, the ability to listen with compassion and offer support in a way that truly resonates with a patient.
And that's where the human element will always shine through. And in a world increasingly driven by technology, it's those human qualities that will truly make a difference in the lives of patients.
It's about finding that balance
Yeah.
between the power of technology and the irreplaceable value of human connection in healthcare.
It really feels like we're like right on the edge of a whole new era in medicine.
It really does. And as we kind of step into this new era, it's more important than ever to have these open and honest conversations about what we want from healthcare.
Yeah. I think a lot of people are wondering what does it actually mean to be a good doctor when AI is playing such a big role?
That's a question that a lot of medical professionals are grappling with right now.
Yeah.
It's not just about keeping up with the latest technological advancement.
It's about understanding how to use those advancements in a way that truly benefits patients.
Exactly. The dissertation, it really emphasized the importance of human skills that can't be replicated by AI.
Like what?
Well, things like empathy, communication, and the ability to build trust with patients.
Right.
These qualities become even more important when you're dealing with complex medical information and potentially life-altering decisions.
Yeah, I can imagine it takes a lot of skill to explain an AI generated diagnosis to a patient in a way that's clear and compassionate and reassuring.
Absolutely, and it's not just about explaining the diagnosis.
Right.
It's also about working with the patient to develop a treatment plan that takes into account their individual needs and values and preferences.
So it's almost like doctors are becoming more like guides,
Mhm.
helping patients navigate this new landscape of AI-driven healthcare.
That's a great analogy. And just like any good guide, they need to be knowledgeable, trustworthy, and able to communicate effectively.
It sounds like the role of the doctor is evolving, not disappearing.
Exactly. AI is changing the landscape of healthcare, but it's not replacing the need for human connection and expertise.
I think
In fact, it might even enhance it
yeah.
by freeing up doctors to focus on those aspects of care that they do best.
This has been such an eye-opening deep dive. I feel like I have a much better understanding of the potential of AI in medicine and also the challenges we need to address.
It's a rapidly evolving field, and there's still so much to learn
Yeah.
and explore. But the key takeaway is that AI is not just a technological advancement. It's a societal one.
Right.
It's up to all of us to engage in thoughtful conversations about how we want this technology to shape our future.
And that's what the deep dive is all about, empowering you with the knowledge and insights you need to navigate these complex and fascinating issues.
We hope this deep dive is giving you a solid foundation to explore AI in medicine further. And remember, it's an ongoing conversation, and your voice matters.
Thanks for joining us, and stay curious.